on the 17th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. So the Washington Huskies offense will be first on the attack. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a win.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. The big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Snags it on the line. Running free. He's at the touchdown, Washington. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Pierce. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return
aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball, carrying him out.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That is one a quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Find some fresh air.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Washington. What momentum you get. Comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They go to the ground. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Flanagan. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Pierce. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
That's fucking bullshit. And you're not going to let him fucking...
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but
these bowl games, I guess, are just complete fucking junk.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And they weren't able to make the connection they were looking for.
These bowl games, dude, it's fucking insane.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Pierce. Scrambling away. He's going to run. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first in.
We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. He's brought down, but
well, that was crazy.
After that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball.
Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. That's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. to change this route. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
Well, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start in the second half and fight to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll give it to Johnson. Crosses to 35. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Main Green.
The pick six was everything. And I fucking watched it. I watched that cornerback drop right where I was going to be throwing it. And still fucking threw it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop in the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Under fire. QB got it himself. Goal line on the play.
Oh, come on.
To avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction is so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield at St. Clair. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fired in from the red zone.
Wow. Nobody's covering that fucking zone? Jesus.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple
7 plays in 1
QB
minute.
to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. North Texas in the hurry up. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. second down coming up. Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Pierce. Snap in the middle, it's Coleman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
First of all, that fucking guy's not running with him. Both in the same place. It's dumb.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking downfield very late in the half. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put... Sneaks it in!
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. It's clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run from the shotgun. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. That's going to Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together to really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Looking for a man. It's Pierce. Oh, they're after him. Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. North Texas in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Making side adjustments here. Lost to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field. He just didn't have it there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To the ground with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of one.
Why do you keep going back in? You're a senior.
Down on the play as the officials
Well,
take a break to let
keep
him
going
be
back
checked
in. You're a
out.
senior.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's St. Clair. That's real, and it's brilliant. Oh, he's got some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play.
Dude's a fucking tiny.
23-yard line.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him QB, wide receiver on the same page. First down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet.
A lot better side.
He has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Flag, no flag.
And down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. His
That's not too bad. Coach Johnson.
Making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Give to the running back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you can tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going toward the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got out of the ball.
Scanning the field, it's Pierce. Makes the grab. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leader, Washington. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Man, listen, I like this near the goal line, right? Do something a little bit different. Try to get you guys with a little bit of speed on the perimeter. Everybody brings in all those big bodies for the goal line, so be stout up the middle and not give up the run. So nice job of getting positive yards down in the red zone.
They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, North Texas. And they moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the spot. And the returner will be brought down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Now on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative way to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the left. Fights off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's in.
Go fuck yourself.
Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I didn't go for it. I just hit him. I had to change my. If I would have jumped up forward, he would have freaking.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that.
He would have scored.
Physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to to throw. It's Pierce. Fires complete on the crosser. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. He'll start this drive firing. Got him downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Washington right back to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
They're working on the left side. And he throws hands with that strong
Awesome.
stiff arm, but still
Both of my
not
starting
a lot of running room
defensive
there.
tackles.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? You just can't come up with a completion.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over.
That's the guy that beat your edge rusher for the edge rusher of the year.
So my offense can score some points.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Love being in the booth. Love covering these football games. I tell you what.
I don't know if I can kick it this far.
College football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And they'll kick it from the left side. A 44-yard try.
Nope.
And he got just enough of that one. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense. because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole.
Yeah.
And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
2 minutes now.
Oh, against Jose, I got you.
Time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. With the first down, they'll put it and play it from the 33. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a hit. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Snowed under by the defense. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make context.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's in.
Get your fucking hands up.
A shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure the quarterback.
Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He might want another play. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He uncorks one deep. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Smashes through the tackle and runs through another one. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but we